All right, so we're here at the Gigaom Roadmap Conference.
We are.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Who are you?
That's a good question. Well, I'm Kevin Krejci, and I work at Fujitsu Laboratories of America, and I'm business development manager there. Wear a couple hats. One is to promote open innovation with our labs. Another is to kind of help connect our business units, especially in Japan, in our subsidiary NIFTY, which is an ISP in Japan, with the local Silicon Valley venture community.
So the first part, you say encourage innovation. What do you say?
Open innovation. So what we like to think of is, not just doing everything ourselves, but how do we connect what we're doing in our labs with what other smart people are doing, especially here in the Valley. At universities, even startups, connecting with consultants and smart people, coming to conferences like this, kind of learning what other people are doing and working with them, not in our little dungeons as we traditionally have done, large corporations.
Is it like open API stuff?
That's part of it. I think the general sense is, that connecting things together like this conference is all about is very important. And, whatever we do, we have our certain strengths, but other companies have strengths too, so we need to build those synergies. I think especially in this IT world, it's not really a zero-sum game, and it's sort of the blue ocean. There's a lot of room for a lot of us to work together to create new industries and services and disrupt those old brick-and-mortar industries out there that are stuck in their ways, not evolving.
But Fujitsu is a huge company, no?
Right. Yeah.
In Japan.
52 billion, or close to 55 billion, I believe,
the revenue
last year.
So that goes all over the world, all kinds of stuff all over the world. It's
Right.
not just Japan. It's not just in Japan.
Right. We're based in Japan, where we have about 70% of our business is still in Japan. A good chunk in Europe and EMEA, Australia. We're actually about 10% or so just here in the United States, so we have a lot of room to grow here in the United States.
So, what has? Can you say something about, let's say, smartphones?
Right.
Have been around in Japan. People have been talking about them for decades, but here, it's only since the iPhone, Android. Is there anything to say about that?
Oh, sure. I think in Japan, in some ways, it was way ahead of the United States in adapting, to mobile. We had mobile wallets long before anybody here in the United States. But iPhone, Apple did it right. I think they did a lot of things right. But we have a lot of interesting feature phones even in Japan that are actually very smart, feature phones. So we had smart dumb phones, I guess, for quite some time.
But Japan didn't have something like Android, right? In 2003. There wasn't really like an open ecosystem that's kind of like international.
Right.
That's kind of like a good thing, right? And that came out of here, no?
It did. That's why we're, even as Fujitsu, we're looking hard at, what's happening here in Silicon Valley. I think it's important to us to understand the culture here. There's so many things here in Silicon Valley that's very unique. You've got the venture capital money, you've got the culture of just openness and sharing ideas and connecting with each other, this flow of talent that's constantly circulating, as well as lots of good ideas floating around.
So what do you think about Google, for example? It's a cool company, no?
Oh, definitely. I love Google. I Google things all the time.
Are they hippies or what are they?
I think they're kind of very academic in some sense, but they're cool, hippie, academic type people that...
They attract talent, right? People really want to work there.
They do.
And so what are you looking forward to? Technology world is crazy, no? Lots of things happening.
Sure.
Electric cars, what could it be that's really cool?
What could it be that's really cool?
Do you like tablets and smartphones? Or?
I love them, yes.
Yeah?
Well, I think there's a session we just missed here about wearable computing. I think there's a big future there. They've been talking about that today. I think, when things become invisible, like our glasses, they're just part of our body. And they're talking about the Nike was there today.
Yeah. The Google Glass is awesome, no?
I'm sorry?
The Google Glass.
Oh, yes.
That's cool.
I do think so, yes.
All right.
I want a pair.
How about robots? Are there lots of them in Japan?
There are.
Here?
In fact, I was just talking at lunch today about how I think that's one area where Japan can really excel. We've got a lot of advanced R&D in robotics. And in fact, even at Fujitsu, we have a few projects related to robotics. A little teddy bear robot that's used for elder care and so on. Big opportunities there, I think.
So how long will it take for a robot to clean my dishes and wash the clothes and take out the trash? And how long will that take?
It depends on how fast you are.
How fast I am?
Right. If we can compete or not.
So it takes me like half an hour to clean my dishes. Can't there be something automatic somehow? I mean,
that would be nice.
Just take them
let's
put them
work
in
on
the.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to lots of things.
Right. Me
Thanks.
too.